Hello everyone. A key element to building any gaming PC is the graphics card. Now, if you've been following PC news over the last year or two, you'll know those aren't very easy to get. Now, the market is getting better. It is becoming a little bit easier to find them, but it is still not super easy. So, in this video, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to get yourself a good graphics card for a solid price. So to start, we have Best Buy. Now, this is how I got my graphics card just about a year ago. At that time, stock was really bad. It took a while, but I did eventually manage to get it for MSRP. So right here, let's go look up graphics cards and take a look and see. You can see here that we have a bunch of cards currently in stock. So these cards here are not necessarily MSRP. For example, you can see this RTX 3060 Ti. Typically, you'll see the Founders Edition or OEM cards are between 400 to 460, and this one is 679, which is not ideal. But if you really did want a graphics card, there are some available. For example, here we have an RX 6600 for 500. We've got this RTX 3080 Ti for 1600. They're a bit expensive, but if you genuinely just want a graphics card, here they are. But you're most likely interested in getting one for MSRP. So I'm going to explain how I did that on Best Buy. Now here we are at the graphics card I got just about a year ago. Now, as you can see, it's sold out because it is just about MSRP. Now, how I managed to get this was, I learned Best Buy restock times. Best Buy typically restocks Thursdays and Fridays between 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. EST. That is typically when you'll see Best Buy restocks, but the exact day is uncertain. Now, how I was able to see when this happened was using a stock tracking Discord server. If you look around, you'll find Discord servers that track the stock of graphics cards and other items like it, and I highly recommend using one. It's a very easy way to see when popular items go back in stock. For me, I had been watching this one for about 2 months. I was watching a live stream along with the Discord server. One day, an announcement goes out that a Best Buy restock was happening, and I was able to get in and get one. Now, what I recommend doing is finding multiple cards you want, and when that Best Buy restock happens, have multiple tabs open with those different cards. Once you click the Add to Cart button, you will be placed in a queue. What you have to do is wait in that queue and go between tabs until you see the yellow Add to Cart button light back up. Once it's lit back up, you can add to cart and purchase your card. It's really just that simple. All you have to do is just watch for it. It does happen certain times, as I mentioned, but sometimes they can be random. I've seen some restock random Wednesday nights. It's really just important. Join one of those Discord servers or a live stream that's showing restocks and just be ready. Have your information all set up for when you're going to buy the card and you're basically ready to go. But let's say you want to go with something else other than Best Buy. Well, right now we have Amazon. Just like Best Buy, stock tracking Discord servers or YouTube channels will be tracking Amazon. Now, Amazon, I'd say, is a little harder to come by restocks. They're a bit more random, and a lot of Amazon prices are pretty high. But they aren't all bad. There are some that are decent. Like, even, it's a lot, $600 for a 3060, but it's better than $700, which I've seen fairly recently. So, it's going down. It's still a bit high, like $460 for a 1660 Super is very high, but Amazon is still pretty decent for buying graphics cards. There's other places too, like Newegg and others, that you can watch. Just, I'd say, join one of those Discord servers, join a YouTube channel that tracks stock, and just watch. Find a trusted retailer and a solid card with a good price, and go for it. Another thing I should mention is Newegg Shuffle. So, if you look down here, with Newegg Shuffle, you have the ability to enter to win the ability to purchase high-end items. So, as you can see, the next shuffle is to be determined. It's not currently open. But if you watch for Newegg Shuffles, they'll open it up. You can click which items you want to buy. They'll shuffle, and then if you're selected, you will have the ability to buy the item you wanted. So, for example, 3070 Ti for $700, not too bad. So I'd keep an eye out on these. They're pretty solid. It can be hard to win, but if you do, it'll be great. But now let's say you don't really want to get a new card, you want a used card. That's where eBay comes in. Now, eBay can be pretty solid for getting yourself old cards. For example, let's go with the GTX 1070. I'm going to put that in here, and you'll see listings here up that are pretty decent. For the 1070's performance, not too bad. Now, there are a couple things, though, to watch for on eBay. First of all is scams and fake listings. Now, I have fallen for this before. I found a 1660 Super for a very good price and decided to buy it. Luckily, I was able to cancel it because I started looking into it more and realized that it was a scam. Now, there are a few signs to watch for that something may be a scam. First off is prices that are too good to be true. That was what happened with my 1660 Super. I thought this was a crazy good price. I don't remember the exact price, but I ended up buying it, but I was like, this is too good. I started looking into it, and I was like, yup, this is a scam. That price is too good. Another thing that I also noticed was a previous listing had used the exact same image, and that previous listing had been an actual listing. So what sometimes scammers on eBay will do is they will use a picture someone else previously used to market their card. Also, some description things that you can watch for is a lot of times they'll say they were used for light mining or something like that, maybe light gaming, but a lot of times the descriptions are very vague. Another thing when buying newer cards from eBay to watch for is some sellers, to prove authenticity, will put their eBay username and the date of purchase next to the card on a piece of paper to help show that it is authentic. But with that, just keep your eye out. There have been some very good listings of cards on eBay. You just have to really watch, check the condition of the card, make sure it doesn't say its condition is for parts. Just be careful. It's very easy to get scammed on eBay, but eBay is pretty good if you do end up getting scammed. Now, the final mention for used cards is places like Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. Now, definitely be careful with these sites. There are definitely a lot of things that could go wrong. So when you're buying from them, you want to always use caution. Make sure you're not getting scammed. And if you do end up doing a sale, make sure you do the exchange somewhere, like a police station or some safe area. Just always, when you're using one of those sites, be safe, avoid scams, and avoid any other sketchy business. But that's where I'm going to end it. For used cards, eBay can be very helpful. For newer stuff, I recommend watching Best Buy. Amazon can be good, but I think the best thing you can do for getting used cards is look around for a Discord server or a YouTube channel that shows the stock of items. I'll actually link one in the description, a channel that I watched and it was how I got my graphics card. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Hopefully you can find yourself a great graphics card deal soon.